Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are doing an ink from Iroshizuku. Inaho. Thanks goes out to Karina from Karina Loves to Plan for providing the sample for this review. Alright, we're going to share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. Share this out so people can see. We'll kind of have a nice time. It's almost summertime. It's getting warm out there. It is 78 degrees. It's like shooting up. It's like getting real warm real fast. I got the aircon on. You know it's gonna be a good time. Alright, now that we're all shared out, here is our ink calendar so far. Looking really nice, and here's Inaho. It's a brownish ink. Oh, let's turn the lights on so we can see. It is kind of a yellowy-ish, brownish ink. Maybe a gold-ish ink. So, that's fun. And here is our ink of the day. This is the comparison panel. If this had gold luster dust, it would definitely look gold. Hello, Rings of 5. How are you doing today? Oh, hi, Scott. How are ya? Are you having a nice day? All right. From the desert. Oh, boy. All right, let's do the water resistance test to see if this ink has any water resistance whatsoever. This is just to kind of mimic like a storm or something. Let you know if it's okay to put on the outside of an envelope. And I do see that this has a little bit of water resistance, but maybe not as much as one would think. Little bit of water resistance. That's very interesting. Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. May you feel near throughout all of the year. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. And the best year you'll ever have. Here is our ink painting of the day. I hope you have a great birthday. 61. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable how fast time flies. Here is our ink painting of the day. Very nice, very nice. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. I see that it has some purple in it. You guys can't see it very good, but there's purple in there. This kind of reminds me of Rome Burning, Noodler's Rome Burning. It does have a little bit of orange, like the lightest shade of orange. And And then like yellow. Very interesting. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Move my little pad over. Everything lined up so we can see good. All right. Scoochie in. All right, this is the pen and ink. What was the bottle of blue teal ink you gave me last weekend? I don't know what you're talking about. That was last weekend. So many things have happened since then. Blue ink. Real dark blue? Is that, was it a manuscript ink? I'm not sure. Send me a picture. At Marilyn Darling on Instagram. Alright, this is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Tiniest bit of shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of heavy ghosting. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, normal amount of ghosting. Moleskin 70 GSM. Oi! Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Field Notes Journal. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tomaway River. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. Oops. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. Little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Relatively cooperative so far. Alright, this is Nemesine or Nemosine 80 GSM dot grid. Oi! Feather like a chicken. Little bit of micro bleeding and feathering. Oxford Optic paper. Oi! Little bit of spread into the page, and it did bleed through the page. Too bad. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Little bit of feathering. No bleeding, little bit of ghosting though. The Lamy booklet 90 GSM. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Oi! Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Up and Up. Why Rule composition book from Target.com. Barely any feathering. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Hi Anita, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Happy Saturday. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Oi. Feathered like a chicken. Bled through the page. Apica 81.4 GSM. Oi. A little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. It's the first one that's bled through that page. Not good. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. Nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I think that I might have put something down because it's bleeding just in this one spot. I'm going to guess that it's going to go all the way down. So I'm not going to count that as bleeding. A little bit of ghosting though. I should just get a new page. Nah. Alright, this is a Rotary Dot Pad, 80 GSM. A little bit of wiggle. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Having a good day, just relaxing. Nice. Alright, this is Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. A little bit of spread. And it did bleed through the page. You know, some of the Iroshizuku inks just are not cooperative on some papers. Alright, this is Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Little bits of feathering, but no bleeding, no ghosting. This is U-Style notebook paper. Oi. Feathered like a chicken. Bled through the page. This is Sheffield Home Paper Goods. A little bit of feathering. A little bit of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. CVS Caliber notebook paper. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Again, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. This is Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Oi. Feathered like a chicken, bled to the page. 5-star Mead notebook paper. Feathered like a chicken, bled to the page. Speckled notebook paper. Little minimal amount of feathering. No bleeding, little bit of tiny bit of ghosting though. This is HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Tiny bit of feathering. Little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Akabe cross-section pad. Little fuzzy. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. This is JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. Oi! Feathered like a chicken. Bled to the page. And last but not least, this is Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. A little bit of wiggle, little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel to see where this ink lies. Okay. Quick back scratch. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting ink. Already I'm getting Noodler's Rome Burning vibes. But we will see. Okay. I do want to see if there is some yellow in here that might be slightly leaning that way. Let's see what we got. This is Pen Baby S399. Harvest Apple Cider. African Gold. Noodler's Yellow Jacket. Dust Storm. Tusla Bua. This one is like super close. Platinum Citrus Black. Ferris Wheel Press Goose Poupon. Robert Oster Heart of Gold. Those are all of the gold inks. Let's see, are there any brown inks in here that might be kind of leaning? Or maybe even green inks. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, this might lean a little green. Let me see if I have any green inks in here that might lean. It's like a murky green. Colorverse Walk the Dog. That's a little more green. Basil Pesto, olive green. No. There's so many greens. Goodness. Birmingham Starfruit. The base layer of Queen and Castle. Autumn Forest, Olive Swirl, Espana Boulevard, Horseradish Mustard. I don't know why I thought this was a brown ink. Maybe a murky brown? Not too fond of murky brown inks. Burley Wood. Let's see. I thought it might be closer to Rome Burning, but it's not. Urban Sienna. Okay, there's nothing. I don't have anything in here like that. So it must be a green ink. Totally thought it was a brown ink. Oh well. One can always be mistaken. Maybe, let me see, do I have any black inks? No. Okay. Well. Totally thought that this was a brown ink and it just happens to be a greenish ink. How do you like that? I mean, to my eye, it looks kind of brown, but it's clearly not. Oh well. What did you guys think of today's ink? The bottle of OS in a large, and any clues? Hold on, I can't see the entire message. Give me a second. I have to open up a window. Stupid Streamlabs put up weird. The bottle has OS and a large N. Oh, that's Organic Studio Nitrogen. Organic Studio Nitrogen. Let's see. I have Organic Studio Nitrogen in here somewhere. Might be in the dark blue inks. There it is. Organic Studio Nitrogen. And when you lay it down, it has a really nice red sheen. I think that the cards that I was using at the time were different than this card. Can't tell. Yeah, the cards that I currently use are different from this one. But there it is. That is one from the OC Pen Club meeting. Yep. Yep. While I'm journaling, it actually changes tone. The color shifts slightly over the course of many pages. Yeah, it might be because you filled it from a pen with a feed, a plastic feed. Sometimes it takes the feed a little while to write the ink that's out of the feed. And when you're sucking ink just from the converter, it tends to make it a little thinner. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Oh, okay, so that's good. Oh, God. Okay. Almost fell over. All right. Well, what did you guys think of today's ink? Are you guys looking for a brownishy, greenish, yellow, goldy looking ink? I gotta tell you, this ink cleaned out so easy. I just love the Pilot Iroshizuku inks. They clean out so nice from the pens. They're just amazing. So, let me know what you guys think of this ink in the comment section below. That is all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day. I will be back in a little bit with a currently inked. So, take care. Have a great day. Okay, love you, bye.